Hello, fabulous fourth graders. We're going to be using our sketchbook. I have a full sheet printed out. I gave you a little mini sketchbook for you guys to look at. If you have crayons, colored pencils, or markers, pens, whatever you have around the house is fabulous to do this. If you do not have any coloring supplies, use any old pen or pencil and just copy down the different colors that I'm going to be talking about. So, I'm just going to be using simple, good old crayons, and we are going to start at the top with red for our color wheel. So, I like to start out, as you guys know, by putting in our primary colors. So we're going to start with our red, yellow, make sure you're coloring in the spots where it says that color, and blue. Okay, after I filled in those colors, I'm going to fill in our secondary colors, which are orange, green, and violet, which is another word for purple, if you guys remember. Now, you have the option of two different things. If you have a crayon box like this that has 24 crayons, it has all the tertiary colors in there. For example, pull up this one. This is red violet, so it says it on the side, the different colors, red, violet. And if you have crayons that have that, you can just go ahead and color in those tertiary colors. If not, I'm just going to do this just because I don't expect that everybody has all these colors. So for red violet, I would just take my violet and put some red on top. Don't push too hard. And there you go. Now you have a red violet. So red, orange, I'm just going to add a little bit of red. And a little bit of orange. There you go. You have a red-orange. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my yellow-orange. So I'm going to take some orange and some yellow and fill in my yellow-orange. To do my yellow-green, I'll just take some yellow and some green, mix them together. I have a nice yellow-green. Okay, I'm going to go on to blue-green, so I'm going to take my green. And my blue. And make my blue-green. And then last, we'll do my blue-violet. We'll fill in my blue. And my violet to make blue violet. Now if I went too fast with any of this, feel free to pause it anytime you want to slow down and catch up. Okay, so there is my completed color wheel with all of the colors, primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. Once we're completed, we're just going to flip this fabulous thing over. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be writing down the colors as we go across, and then putting a dot of color next to it. If you have the crayons, just color it in. If you do not have crayons, you can just follow with me and write the words. Either is great. If you want to do both like I am, that's awesome. So our warm colors are our red, orange, and yellow. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little dot of each. Red, orange, yellow. Next are our cool colors. Remember, feel free to pause anytime. Are our green, blue, and violet. I always think of winter time. These are often colors you find with winter. Let's go ahead and draw a dot of each color next to them, if you have it. I hope by now, fourth graders, that you know your three primary colors I've been telling you every year. which is our red, blue, and yellow. Remember, those make every single color in the rainbow. Whoopsies. Oh no. My yellow broke. That makes me sad. Oh well. Crayons are breakable. Blue, red, blue, and yellow. And our last is our secondary colors, which is our orange, green, and violet. Go ahead and fill those dots in. Okay. Do you remember what hue is? It's just another name for color. So it's just another name for color. C-O-L-O-R. Now, if you have black or white, this is a great time to bring that out. If you don't, just shade them lightly. I'm going to take out my black and my white. Remember, if you don't have them, just write the definition. So tint is when you add white to a color or hue. Remember, and you add white to a color. So I'm going to take my good old purple or violet, fill it in, add some white on top. So it makes a light purple, like a lavender. Now shade is the opposite of tint. It's when you add black to a color. When you add black to a color. So I'm going to take my purple again. And add some black on top to darken the purple. Now I have dark purple. So monochromatic is when you have, it goes tint, hue, shade. So it goes from dark to light. It's only using one color. So basically, the way to say this fancily is monochromatic is the tints and shades of a single color or one color. The tints and shades of a single or one, I'm going to write of a single color. I'm running out of room. Of a single color or one color. So we're going to take our purple again. I'm just going to color the whole thing. All purple because it has to be one color. So first color it all purple with those three sections. Okay? One of them is going to be regular. One of them is going to have black added to it. So you have the dark, the hue or the color, and then the light. So we're going to go ahead and add white to the last one to make it kind of a light color. So let's see how it goes from dark to light. I'm going to color this in a little bit darker. There we go. So you can see it goes light, hue, dark. And the next part is our complementary colors. How we figure that out is I always check my color wheel. So I'm going to flip the page. So complementary colors are across from each other. They give each other complements across the page. Oh, by the way, I found this picture on the internet. I just loved it and I wanted to use it. I can't remember where I got it from, but thank you for whoever who posted it because I really appreciate it. It's been super helpful in my classroom. So the first one is red and green. I'm just going to color these in. If you don't have colors, just write them down. They're right up here, so red and green are ones. Next one is, let's look what's across from blue. Blue, we go across, is our fabulous orange. So we're going to go ahead and color in blue and orange. Whoopsies. Flying crayons. All right, and lastly, let's look for yellow. yellow right across is violet. So we're going to go ahead and color that one yellow and violet. Yay! Now we have all of our complementary colors, warm colors, primary, secondary. You can always practice these and review by looking into your sketchbook and seeing if you know all of them by heart. That would be awesome. Let me know if you ever have memorized them. Good job today, guys, my fellow 4th graders, and I'll see you in the next video.